Well, got that political thinking hat on again. Americans love to kill. So why not bring back the Colosseum? I mean, we're following Rome in every other way. You don't think so? When I was born, we were in the Vietnam War. Now, then, surprisingly enough, when I was in the Air Force and Jimmy Carter was president, we didn't get into any wars. That was a little bit of time there, you know. So, but we could have because, you know, Iran got into the embassy when I was in basic, you know. That's when they took over the embassy. We were going to go to war. You know, of course, I was young then. It was like, all right, you know, but, you know. That's why most soldiers are young, because they're, yay, I want to go kill somebody. All right. So, anyhow, we should bring back the Colosseums. I mean, why not? We got war on drugs. We got war in Afghanistan, war in Iraq, war. You know, every time we stop a war, we have to find a new enemy. We even have war on stupidity. That's what we ought to have a war on. A war on stupidity. We're not happy unless we're killing something. All right, so let's just start. You know, hey, you don't believe me? Even our local police departments are preparing for war on the American citizens. Yes, that's right. They got armored vehicles, IEDs, because they're, you know, they got all these combat veterans coming back, and they know good and well that, you know, they have the skills to overrun them, and they're afraid. Oh, we're afraid. You know, if you wouldn't be so stupid and push people around and bully people, if I'm talking to the government now, if you wouldn't bully and push people around, they would leave you alone. But you get pushy, power hungry, and bully, and the people get pissed off, and you got trained people now that you have trained to kill and blow things up. And you're going to try to defend yourself from your own people? You know, those little, you know, you and law enforcement and everything, those little armored vehicles, they ain't nothing. Poof. They'll be gone. If the people rise up against you, poof, gone. Those little armored vehicles won't be nothing. They'll be vaporized. You know, a lot of these veterans, they deal with explosives and high explosives in the 2,000-pound, you know, that'll rip right through those little armored personnel carriers that y'all got. So just quit making everybody mad. Defend the Constitution. If you defend the Constitution, you're defending the people that you are patrolling, so you don't have to worry about it. You know, hey, as long as law enforcement is doing their job, my fat butt will go out there, and you know, I'll watch your back. You know, hey, as long as you're doing right by the people, I'll watch your back. Not a problem. I'll go out there with, I'll borrow one of my horse's rifles and shoot in the same direction you're shooting. But the moment you turn on the people, sorry, you know, you took an oath to uphold the Constitution. So I guess I'm a constitutionalist. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. Killing. That's just, I mean, let's admit it, folks. We're addicted to killing. War. You know, let's just, I don't know. Just tell Obama to push the button and just blow ourselves all up and get it over with. That's it. We'll just nuke the world. And the world will nuke us. And then it'll be all over with. And we don't have to worry about all this war anymore. War. Kill war. So that's our military-industrial complex, because there's money in war. You know how many people live in big fancy pools, the CEOs of the companies that supply the military-industrial complex, the bankers that, well, the budget is near, well, it's more trillion, okay? It's more than a half a trillion, probably three-quarters, it's approaching three-quarters of a trillion. Trillion! This is more money than if you put $1 bills in my house. My house wouldn't hold $1 billion. But, you know, if you filled my house with $100 bills, it wouldn't hold $1 trillion. You know, it's a phenomenal amount of money that they're wasting. And then we got the schools doing the same thing. We got, in Tennessee, it boggles my mind. Why does a teacher, now, I've been to school. When you go to school, especially, you can go to any class, you go to the younger grades, and you got a grade. The teacher has a textbook with a lesson plan, right? And the teacher goes every day and does the same lesson plan. The answers are in the back of the book. How smart do you have to be? Do you need a PhD? Do you even need a college education to, say, go kindergarten through 6th grade? You know, grade school before you get to junior high? No, you could go to a technical school where they teach teachers to teach. Just, you know, go there. You're going to be teaching 1st grade, so here's what you need to know for the 1st grade. You spend a couple of years, you know, you go through the 2nd grade class all over again. I'm sure you could master that, and then you become a teacher where you teach 2nd grade classes. That's maybe a 1-year technical school. You don't need master's degrees to be teaching that basic mathematics and stuff. Don't need it. So, but the schools waste huge amounts of money. Another thing, and I'm going to leave you with this. Never, ever vote for an attorney for any public office. It's a conflict of interest. Unless it's a judge. We'll go judge, okay? They can be judges. But when you have attorneys making laws, it's conflict of interest. And believe me, the books are full of laws that support that. Anyway, let's build a Colosseum. Let's just bring back the gladiators. I mean, why not? We Americans love killing.